Of all the players on the team, likely the player they could least afford to lose. They were already thin at inside linebacker with him. Garcia hands it off. Marcus Lattimore, after his coming in Columbia, about 2.5 hours away. Garcia out of the gun now on 2nd and 7. Georgia brings a blitz, and Garcia dumped it off in the flat. Receiver and a veteran offensive line. 80 combined career starts and 3 senior starters. 3rd down and 1. Lattimore. Three wide receivers. Garcia out of the gun with all day to throw. Near side, incomplete. Cummings, who played safety last week, moves back to corner. 2nd and 10. Garcia and a depth runner. Throws on the run. Incomplete. Out of bounds.
And he's more confident than he was a year ago.
Georgia coaches think he's a rhythm passer. They want to keep him out of rhythm. He can struggle if that's the case. He throws deep down the field. He was totally out. Second possession for South Carolina. Each team's had it once. Each team has punted. Stephen Garcia, deep handoff to Marcus Lattimore, running room outside. He turned the corner.
Guy has a rare combination of abilities and skills, rather.
Lattimore again, this year as a freshman. And he didn't play against Vanderbilt, missed parts of 2 other games, including their loss to Florida State in the Chick-fil-A Bowl when he was injured early. Nice catch over the middle. Alshon Jeffrey. He caught 7 balls last year against Georgia. Great pitch by Garcia. And Garcia surveying the situation on 2nd and 10. Very high throw. He does not look particular.
To make a play and get out of your gap, and that's when Lattimore bounces it outside.
Movement along the line. No flags down. Garcia under duress. Threw it up for grabs. Income. Stephen Garcia in the shotgun. Fake the handoff. Flipped it out for Alshon Jeffrey, and he runs over.
It's right there.
Todd Grantham, the defensive coordinator, said had a tough time tackling Jeffrey last year. Garcia on the run, intercepted. Threw it up for grabs. Who did not play last week and felt he really let the team down, suspended, and didn't go against Boise State. An immediate impact in his return.
Not a great throw and not a great decision. There was no one there. He could have run for the 1st down. He wanted to get it to Jeffrey, but Rambo undercut it from underneath.
And Garcia has been way off so far. Ended last week when Steve Spurrier opened with Connor Shaw for that 1st quarter. Steve said definitively during the week when we chatted with him, Garcia is the quarterback. We wonder if that'll continue to be the case if he can. 2nd and 9. 2.5 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. Garcia throws high again and almost intercepted. Brandon Boyd, 3rd and 9. Garcia went under center. Lattimore did well to turn it into a game. Very nearly Celtics down just 6-0 as they take over on their own 20. Sean Carson is the running back. He took the toss. They got ahead for 2.
Yeah, it looks like more than a twitch.
Shotgun for Garcia. 4 wide receivers. Dumps it off. And Lattimore did well to get a couple. Garcia on 3rd and long is a very good runner, and he paid the price. Came up a yard short in the punt by Steve Spurrier on that 4th and 1 paid off. Proved the field position after his defense got a stop. Best field position of the day for the Gamecocks. Lattimore couldn't stay on his feet as he
Takes Alshon Jeffrey out. And that means Lattimore's going to carry the day, and the defense knows it.
Whoa, they weren't ready for the snap. Garcia wasn't. He's the lone back. 3 wide receivers on 3rd and 3. Lattimore, lots of running room. 1st down. Bakari Rambo. Midway through the 2nd quarter. Lattimore finally back against the Forest Pirate defense to win. 2nd and 7. Garcia had a lot of time, ran out of it, throws on the run, caught! Alshon Jeffrey, and South Carolina is an extra point away from the lead. Russian all of a sudden has the lead. Nothing, took a 7-6 lead. Now 13-7. They have just one timeout left. And the pass drop. Second and 10, a blitz. Garcia retreats and throws it away. Garcia looked to the sideline for some more hand signals from the coaches. Another blitz from Georgia. Garcia hit as he threw, and the knee's down. It's a completion. Now in his second year, his defense has done an excellent job. South Carolina just 125 yards of offense. It's a fake, executed to perfection by South Carolina. And it's a touchdown. South Carolina fake punt, 68-yard touchdown.
There's Ingram right there. See him, number 6. The most impressive part of this, runs right through, right over a potential tackler, and then right there. That is, you can see he had running back skills in his high school days, and he still has them.
There's Brandon Boykin, who was back deep for the punt. And this is a defensive end and defensive tackle, Ingram, who's 276 pounds.
It didn't make the Georgia mascot too happy. But Sean, but even a better person.
First game at the big house under the lights. Stephen Garcia gave it to Lattimore on a delay. Weaving through the defense. First down. He battled for every inch to the 10 carry, 63 yards for Lattimore. They faked the same play. Garcia had his pass batted down by Cornelius. Carolina at its own 40. Garcia kept it. Oh no, that was a design play. So he called his dad Monday to tell him he was a game captain this week. His dad cried on the phone. Very emotional moment for their family. 3rd and 13, and they convert. Alshon Jeffrey.
Timeout means you'd have to get it off in 5 seconds. You just push it down the field for one play. Too long.
Yes, this is going to be the last play of the half, barring a penalty. Garcia lofts it up near the goal line, tipped around and intercepted by Brandon Boykin. South Carolina begins from its own 13, leading 14-13. First possession of the second half for the Gamecocks. Stephen Garcia gave it to Marcus Lattimore
of what he's going to be. He's going to be a good one.
High snap handled by Garcia. Takes off running to the right. First down and more. Garcia had 2 touchdown runs
with Alshon Jeffrey outside.
Penalty brought the ball back to the 12. Garcia hands it off on a draw to Marcus Lattimore. And he has a first down.
Through a lot of tackles.
13-yard gain. Lattimore again, gang tackle. It's rushing today. It seems like a somewhat quiet day for him. He has 80 yards early in the second half. Add 3 more to that total. A basketball team decided in the spring he wanted to play football. He was a terrific quarterback in high school. Was recruited, but decided to play basketball instead. He runs and they stuff him. Right at the line and play, but he did not participate in spring practice at all. First and 10, South Carolina. 6 minutes to go, third quarter, and Garcia blitzed and leveled for. It's the second game of the year, the first conference game, but these fans know how important it is. Garcia just trying to flip it ahead to Lattimore. Battling incredible crowd noise here. Play clock at 2. Here comes the rush again. He got it off. Caught. Ace Sanders Out of bounds.
This has got to be all Lattimore down here.
First turnover for Georgia today. Garcia faked it to Lattimore and got wrapped up. Second and goal, they're offside. Garcia takes off on a free play, touchdown.
No edge set on the defense. Watch, he's going to jump up, and he's offsides. Okay, so now look, now he comes up, and now there's no edge whatsoever to defend. And Marcus Lattimore
to reclaim the lead. They've had just 262 yards of offense. They've scored a touchdown on defense, a touchdown on special teams. They get started with Lattimore, a tough 9-yard run in this SEC opener. The two teams with conference title hopes, and perhaps more. Lattimore into the secondary. Gets a block from Alshon Jeffrey and finally gets ridden rushing. Both teams have done well on the ground today. Carolina about to go over 200 yards rushing. And will on this carry by Lattimore, dragging the tackler. 4 and 7. Second and 3. On to go. Third down. Short 2. On the Georgia 38. Hand off to Lattimore. In trouble and dropped for a loss.
Boykin off the corner.
Deafening noise again. Short drop and a quick pass and a great catch. Garcia to Alshon Jeffrey. He's tied with Sidney Rice for the all-time mark at South Carolina. 15 more yards today. He'll have that record all by himself. Lattimore puts his head down. Garcia throws. Incomplete. Caught. Jay Wooten still hasn't tried one for South Carolina. A couple of years ago at North Carolina, his long was 43. Garcia in the traffic. Intended for... That's great news about his health. Thank you very much, Reese. Very highly regarded coach in his first year in Minnesota. Garcia swings it out to Marcus Lattimore. He got popped out of bounds near... Out of the eye. On the delay, Lattimore taken down by Christian Robinson. Garcia with 3 wide receivers. Incomplete pass. Is there a flat? Each team penalized 5 times. Garcia under center again. They faked it to Lattimore. Garcia looking deep. Throws. Caught. Ace Sanders into Georgia right now. 30-yard gain. Back to Lattimore. Throw a big hole. Into the secondary. Bidding to give them the lead. Out of bounds inside the 2. Successive plays of 30 yards on the pass. Garcia to Sanders and 36 yards on the run by Lattimore. Lattimore slicing. Might have lost a half.
Just dumped it to him.
They're setting up a bunch to Garcia's left. Now they shift over to the right. Toss to Lattimore. Following those blockers. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the lead again for the Gamecocks with 3.5 to go.
I want you to watch how Marcus Lattimore finishes the run. Once he gets his shoulders squared to the line of scrimmage, he is downhill in a hurry. Watch this. Stick that foot in right there. Now watch him just finish. Run behind his pads, just carries the pile. Watch him blow. That is really well done.
First and 10, South Carolina at the 40. We'll expect a heavy dose of Marcus Lattimore here. Up the middle, good run on first down. He got 6, and that's just about it for this one. Lattimore 168 yards after his 182 against the Dogs last year. They hit him immediately with that great. We're seeing that Wooten has field goal range here if they get stopped, but you wonder if they'd try it. Lattimore outside. First down, South Carolina. And they certainly fought down late in the day, but it's not good enough. And when the fans are